Hello everyone, my name is Jessica Stewart and I am the team leader of Essential Vibes. So I'd like to welcome all of you to the Essential Vibes Launch Your Business program. Myself and some of my leaders have created this program to provide consistent learning and the proper support and resources you guys will need to be successful in your doTERRA business. So you made a great decision to join with doTERRA, absolutely life-changing. And especially too aligning with our team. You'll realize the team, the relationships you build with your team are so important, and I really do believe that our group of girls are excellent for that. They'll give you all the proper support you need. They're very giving, very intelligent, very successful, and will be able to provide you all the necessary information needed, as well as myself. So let's see, I'm going to do some screen sharing here and we'll go through the program and break it down for you a little bit of what's all going to be involved. So, here we go. Alrighty. So again, like I said, this is the Essential Vibes Launch Your Biz program. This program is going to allow consistent learning for all of us builders. It's going to allow our teams to get more familiar with their uplines and crossline teams. And I'll go over some lingo later for those of you when I say upline, if that doesn't make much sense, I will explain that more. So our uplines and crossline teams, I have been building my business for almost 3 years now, and I have realized how important, like I was saying, these relationships are. And the company, the people who align with the company are wonderful people, and there isn't a competition. So we just try to help everybody we possibly can. So that's where our uplines are important, as well as the people in our crossline teams as well. And this program is also going to provide great resources for future reference. So I will introduce you to a couple of your uplines. Myself on the left, like I said, I've been building my business for almost 3 years now, and I am a gold leader and presently working on my platinum organization. In the top right is Megan Terzis, who is my direct upline. And so she is the one that actually introduced me to the oils and to the business, and is just a wonderful person. We've built a great relationship over these years, and she's built her business very fast and been able to lay the path to show me the direction to be able to do the same. And below her is Ange Peters. I should say with Megan, she is our blue diamond up level, is her rank at this present time. And below is Ange Peters, Ange Peters is actually a double diamond, which means that she has created a presidential diamond team and has started her second organization and has reached diamond with that. She's very successful businesswoman, beautiful person inside out, and is very, very helpful and has created all the resources that we need for this business. Don't want to say that she makes it easy for us, but she has made it easier definitely for us. So all of us are here to help. We all have different personalities and different strengths, and we're all here to be able to help. So I'm going to talk a little bit about purpose. So purpose, what is it? So when you look at something that you love and the world needs, it's considered a mission. When the world needs it and you're paid for it, it's a vocation. If you're paid for it and you're great at it, it's a profession. And if you're great at it and you love it, it's a passion. So purpose comes in right in the middle of all of this. And this is when you have personally and professionally really found what makes you shine, what excites you in the day. That's where this is where you want to be. This is where I know personally doTERRA puts me right in here. So to explain a little bit more personally about my purpose, I would like to impact the world through doTERRA and natural health. Before doTERRA, I've been a registered massage therapist for almost 14 years now, and always had a love for natural health, which I think is why the oils have worked really well into my life, professionally and personally as well. So I've always had a connection to natural health. I'd like to help lead others to financial and time freedom through their personal strengths and beliefs. I got to the point too with my massage career. After about 10 years, I was starting to have, start to feel in my hands, my body physically, that the profession, was taking its toll a little bit, and I needed a different pathway. So again, this really aligned well. I have now been able to just massage by choice, for the fact that I have been able to replace my massage income that took me 13 years to build up, in a matter of about 2.5 years. So I would like to show people how that can be done. And I'm just starting. I'm just starting to grow. I've created that awesome time freedom and therefore financial freedom by replacing that, which just gives me the opportunity to have the time to help others in that same sense. So that's what I would love to do, and live my fullest life possible, all while having fun. So I really, I would like to travel a lot. I have, a great boyfriend, great family that I really want to be able to spend as much time with as possible, see the world, experience so many things. doTERRA has already provided me with that opportunity to this point, but there's so much more that I want to do. And I say all while having fun. That's really important. I think first thing in the day to always say, you know what, today we're going to make this fun. I'm not saying it's not going to be some hard work, and there's going to be some days, that you're a little stressed and you're struggling, but that's why we are all here to support you. And there's always going to be some fun with it. That's I think a big importance, and something that I live by daily. So we focus on a lot with the success cycle. And that is actually from sharesuccess.com, which doTERRA has partnered with. And they provide certain guides and videos for each of the sections that we will be going through. So I'll kind of go through that briefly with you here. So the live is going to be using the oils, living the life that doTERRA provides. And then we move into the sharing, which is when you start to realize, you'd love to have other people experience what you have been experiencing with the oils. So you get into your sharing, you're inviting to learn. And then when you get into the building section is kind of the meat of it, of the presenting, the enrolling, and following up. And after that, when there are others that have decided that they would like to build this business with you, that's where the section of leading comes in. And you're strategizing, you're mentoring, and you're nurturing both your customers and your builders as well. So cycle just starts all over again. And I would say one of the most important parts to this business is the living. The more you live the oil life, the better and easier it is to share and build. So again, with sharesuccess.com, this program we're going through comes from the Launch Business Guide, which can be downloaded, viewed, printed, or you can be able to order this to have the hard copy right through your back office. So what it's going to involve is something called pipes. And I love the way this was stated. doTERRA is a relationship business that is grown by consistently engaging in 5 pipeline building activities. Pipes. The more you put into your pipeline, the more you get out of it. So what we're going to do with this program is we're going to break down each of these specific areas. So prepare, invite, present, enroll, support, as well as go into a little bit more information with compensation, as well as some placements. And when I say placements, after you've enrolled somebody, we put them in our organization in certain areas to help us reach our goals. So I'm going to also go over some of that. And we'll have different leaders do different topics here, which I think is a great way for everybody to show their personalities, the leaders to show their personalities, and you guys can be able to find that you might align with one over another based on maybe their career background or their family life. So I think that was really important to have everybody involved in this. So this is just the rank map of doTERRA, and our focus with this program is to get you to elite. Elite is a key rank. So elite, we have a monthly volume of 3,000 PV. We'll get into, again, some lingo with that later. But that can be done very easily. It's just through teaching and enrolling. That is the basics of this business, is constantly teaching and enrolling. So once you've done this, you can actually see that when you find 3 people that you can just teach to do exactly that you've done, you're already at silver. So silver, a phenomenal financial change in your life as well, and can be done fairly quickly when the time and effort's put into it. And as you can see, once the silvers have created 3 of their own elites again, you become platinum. So like I said, I'm very close to hitting my platinum rank, which is a big goal for me. And again, it's doing the basic steps, and that's what we're going to go through. It's not rocket science. Luckily, we have awesome, again, uplines, and doTERRA as a company, they have created all of the resources that we need. It's simply just following the suggestions and constantly doing those steps, just those daily steps. So let's learn the lingo a little bit more. So your why, you're going to hear this quite a bit, especially in the next video as well. Your why is that personal purpose. Everybody's is going to be different, and that's great. This is what you want to come back to when you're having a rough day, and you know your goal that you'd like for yourself and your family and what you want to provide for this world. That is your why. Upline is the person that enrolled you and the people above them. So like I said, if it was me personally that enrolled you, I would be your direct upline. But you also have the uplines of Megan Terzis and Ange Peters as well. CPTG is Certified Pure Therapeutic or Tested Grade. In the States, therapeutic is used, and in Canada, tested is used. So this is the standard of testing that doTERRA has created. It puts them above all others based on their testing procedure and the purity and the potency of their oils. So WA is a wellness advocate. And a wellness advocate is you and I who are building this business. You need to provide your SIN number for that, and therefore you're able to earn a commission with the company. WC is wholesale customer. And again, these are going to be oil users. And a lot of the times what happens is people will first start out as a wholesale customer, and then after they realize how much they love their oils and the benefits that they're getting from them that they want to share, so they will upgrade by, again, just clicking on a simple button to become a wellness advocate, providing the SIN number, and then they're able to start earning a commission. PV has a few different terms to it, depending on who you're asking. Product volume, point volume, personal volume, point value, they're all basically the same. In different situations, they might come up. Each product is given a PV, in that case more of a point value, and but it actually can be also for personal volume when you're talking monthly volumes to be able to hit certain ranks as well. OV is overall volume, and this is basically your team volume, so the volume of yourself as well as everybody underneath you. LRP is Loyalty Rewards Program, which is the auto shipment monthly order. Basically, it is just a minimum of 1 PV or point value that has to be ordered a month. It's a great way to earn free products, lots of points. You get your shipping covered with it. Whether you're building a business or not, the LRP is just the best bang for your buck. It's amazing and unbelievable how much free product you can get. LLV, Lifelong Vitality. So this is the supplement pack that doTERRA has and is actually their #1 product. So as much as doTERRA is an essential oil company, this supplement pack is actually their top selling item. They've got a 30-day money-back guarantee on it, which is a bonus, and it's amazing. It has, personally, it has increased my energy. It's helped provided better sleep, just better routine and patterns for myself, energy, digestion, all these good things we want has definitely been helped by that. FCO is fractionated coconut oil. And this is what a lot of us use to dilute the oils. And doTERRA does provide a fractionated coconut oil as well. So when I say dilute, that's adding the fractionated coconut oil or any carrier oil to an essential oil to help with sensitivity and slow evaporation. So on that note, essential oils will evaporate. So you always want to keep the caps on tight, but when applying topically, diluting it with an essential oil is going to make it go farther and actually help to absorb as well before it has that chance to evaporate. You definitely want, for little ones as well as the elderly, definitely want to dilute oils, and it's all based on your specific skin sensitivity. Carrier oil is any natural oil that is used as a dilution. So the fractionated coconut oil, grapeseed oil, which is excellent for kids, argan oil, jojoba oil, olive oil, even rosehip oil, any natural oil. When you hear the term neat, that is just when an oil is applied undiluted, which doesn't happen all that often because, again, like we talked about, diluting has some great benefits. Sometimes, kind of in the heat of the moment, you might need to apply something neat, say a lavender to a bug bite or something that way, and that's okay. So when you hear neat, that's just what it's meaning. Enroller is the person who signed you up. Your sponsor is the person who your enroller has placed you under. It can be themselves or someone that will also help to support you. So this is what I was saying of placing people in your organization that we'll get to later on when we talk about placements. You'll hear more so with the sponsor. NHP is natural health product, and these are oils that have been through extra testing and licensing within Canada. They are the exact same oils as the non-NHP oils. They just have a different labeling based on the fact they've gone through those tests. So all of the oils will eventually go through there. Certain ones at this point already have. So sometimes you'll see the option of one that says an NHP and one that doesn't, but ultimately the oil is the exact same. So how this program is going to work. So each piece of the PIPES program is covered in a webinar by a different leader. Like I said, I think this gives everybody a really good chance to get to know all of your uplines and your cross-line teams by having everybody do a video. So you ideally want to watch the lessons and the webinars in the correct order because there is a sequence to it all, and that's how we've created this program. So to just save any confusion, just watching in order will make it easiest for you. And going at your own speed. This is a very important point. So this is our business. We choose. We are the CEO. We get to decide how fast we're going to build. And some people will want to build extremely fast and hit elite in 30 days and hit silver in 6 months. And that's okay. That is great. And others, might have other things going on in their lives that they'll be slower at it. And again, it's all okay. I think what's most important is that you let your upline know at what speed you would like to go at. And then us as your mentors and leaders can go right alongside with you. So if you want to run. If you want to walk, we'll walk right next to you. And I will get into a little bit later, just a little bit more detail of each of those steps too. So you have a better idea of how fast you might want to build. So watch when you have no distractions and can focus 100% on learning. And I think this is just, self-explanatory, but maybe once the kids go to bed, make yourself a cup of tea and sit and go through some of the different modules. Again, it's just going to save yourself from, having to rewatch or ask questions, that are right there in the videos, those types of things. And have a regular call set up with your mentor to discuss what you've learned and get questions answered when they are fresh. I can't stress enough how important these mentor calls are. I know with myself, I have regular weekly calls with Megan, and it has been super helpful. There's always little things that come up, and because we are all busy, it's hard to be able to get to everybody, exactly right when you're asked. So it's when you've got these calls set, you can have your list of questions. In this program in particular, too, you can go through each module, and if you'd like to have a call right afterwards with each of them to answer stuff, then that's fine. So again, letting your mentor know how fast you'd like to go through this is going to be key, and then you can structure everything from there. So use the link buttons in each webinar to access additional resources provided. So with breaking down these different videos and modules, I'll have some extra links that you will definitely want to check out. They will be very helpful at the start of your business especially, but you may need some a little extra reference to be able to go back on it and double check some things. And this could be simply a link to the welcome call that you'll want to send your new enrollees, or it could be some text scripts for sending your hostess for inviting people, or yourself to be able to invite some people to a class. So the links will be really important to go through. So this program was created for you. I think it's really important, this is something special to our team, and I think to be able to keep it within the team is really important because it's taken some time and a lot of effort to put this together, and I think just to honor that by keeping it within our team is the best. And relax, you've got this and we've got you. Like I said, it's still fun at the end of the day, which is so nice to say. I think that's why a lot of us go into this business of having our own business, is for the fact that we enjoy it, we look forward to it, and it doesn't have to be stressful. It really doesn't. And you know what? We're all here to help. Everybody has their strengths and weaknesses, and working as a team is key with just making it as relaxed as possible. So I'm going to break down the walk, jog, run. So the speed at which you want to build your business, and you are in charge of the decision. So walk. Those that want to share oils with others and make some residual income, but don't want the responsibility of leading a team. So your time commitment to the business is going to be about 4 hours a week. Your mentor calls about once a month. Approximate rank potential, executive to elite. Activities are going to include mostly one-on-ones and a minimum of 1 class a month, enrolling and supporting your oil users. Those that want to move a bit faster and make more money will be joggers, and so they will be able to cover their costs, but these people might not want to necessarily lead a huge team. They might have a couple builders, and that's just the level that they want to go at, and that is just fine. So your time commitment to the business is going to be about 10 hours a week. The mentor calls about every 2 weeks. The rank potential, Premier to Silver, and your activities are going to be teaching a minimum of 2 to 3 classes a month, plus one-on-ones, enrolling and supporting your oil users. And running. So those that can see themselves or allow themselves to visualize being a diamond rank or beyond, having ultimate flexibility and complete financial freedom. Your time commitment to the business is going to be about 15 plus hours each week. Mentor calls once a week, approximate rank potential, unlimited, and your activities are going to include teaching a minimum of 3 to 6 classes a month, enrolling, supporting oil users, and mentoring other business builders, and leaders. As you can tell, in each of these, the enrolling and supporting oil users are on all 3. That really is a huge key to this business. I think a lot of people have a tendency to fall off when they get overwhelmed, or they get confused, or they don't know what they really should be doing with these oils. And so this supporting is huge. Our oil community is going to be the biggest bulk of our organization. So supporting them, hands down, is number 1, the best thing that you can do. So just before ending, I just want to go through some resources. So Facebook is a great way. The pages, you will create probably your own at some point, which is fantastic. But feel free to welcome people, your new enrollees and your new builders into the different groups. So for builders, there is my own The Essential Vibes Biz page. Essential Journey Biz page is Megan Tercis's builders page, and Ange Peters has her Whole Fit Leaders page. And it's all going to depend on how much information the person is ready to take on. Myself and Megan's pages are a little quieter, so it's a little easier to follow. Doesn't get overwhelming to people. The Whole Fit, there is over, I believe, 5,000 builders on it, and there's a lot of action. So if people get really overwhelmed with information, then that might not be the best one right away to put them into. Lots of great information, but you just kind of gauge it on the builders. The Essential Life book, which is this one here, hands down best resource book out there for yourself, your own personal use, as well as your customers and other builders too. It's an easy read. It's very great. I do recommend everybody have one of those on hand. doTERRA.com is an excellent site. There is lots of links for more additional information on different body systems and the different products, as well as just building materials as well. doTERRA University is a great one, as well as doTERRA blog. Lots of DIY products in there. So that's basically the end of my intro video. So again, welcome to the team, everybody. Like I said, I'm very proud of this team and what we've created to date, and I know there's so much to look forward to in the future, and I'm excited to get to meet everyone in person and everyone's builders, and just know the support is there. There's no question. You're in a great spot. You really are. doTERRA is a company, if you don't already know, you'll learn. They are full of integrity. They are just unbelievably friendly people. Everything is always a win-win situation, which is something that really, that just meant a lot to me when I was starting this. And like I said, our team in particular, great support, not a shortage of that. So welcome everybody, and I look forward to sharing more with you and getting to meet you all in the future. Thanks so much.